They earned more in 1 week than most people make in years, yet today, some of them have nothing left. From bankruptcy to jail cells, from millions to almost zero, these are 5 football legends who lost it all after retirement. And trust me, number 1 will shock you. Number 5. George Best. Full name, George Best. Nationality, Northern Irish. Former clubs, Manchester United, Fulham, Los Angeles Aztecs, San Jose Earthquakes, Hibernian, Bournemouth. George Best was one of football's first true superstars, dazzling crowds with his skill and flair for Manchester United during the 1960s and helping the club win the European Cup. In 1968, he became the first footballer in Britain to earn £1,000 a week, a groundbreaking salary that reflected his enormous fame both on and off the pitch. But behind the glamour, Best struggled for decades with severe alcoholism that derailed his career far too early and led to failed comebacks at smaller clubs across England and America. His addiction destroyed his marriages and finances, and despite undergoing a liver transplant in 2002, he continued drinking. In 2005, George Best passed away at just 59 years old from complications linked to his long battle with alcohol. Number 4. Rod Wallace. Full name, Rodney Seymour Wallace. Nationality, English. Former clubs, Southampton, Leeds United, Rangers, Bolton Wanderers, Gillingham. Rod Wallace was a sharp, pacey striker who built a solid career in English and Scottish football, playing for Southampton, Leeds United, Rangers, Bolton Wanderers, and Gillingham. During his years at Leeds and Rangers in the 1990s, he earned a comfortable footballing salary and built a net worth of nearly £2 million. But life after football turned into a nightmare. Wallace became one of several former professionals caught up in a failed property investment scheme tied to developments in Spain and Florida, which left him facing a tax bill of over £1 million, despite having lost money rather than gained from the deal. By February 2024, he had been evicted from his home and declared bankrupt, becoming one of the most striking examples of how football riches can vanish long after the final whistle. Number 3. Asamoah Gyan. Full name, Asamoah Gyan. Nationality, Ghanaian. Former clubs, Liberty Professionals, Udinese, Medina, Rennes, Sunderland, Al Ain, Shanghai CPG, Kaysrispa, North East United, Legan Cities. Asamoah Gyan record goal scorer and one of Africa's most celebrated strikers, having scored at 3 different FIFA World Cups. He built his career at clubs, including Udinese, Rennes, Sunderland, and Al Ain, before signing a lucrative deal with Shanghai CPG in China that made him one of the highest-paid footballers in the world at the time. Despite his massive earnings, Gyan's life after football has been far from smooth. During a bitter legal battle with his wife over their marriage annulment in 2018, he revealed that his finances had collapsed dramatically, leaving him with only a few £100s in his account. He blamed unpaid wages from a later club and ongoing family disputes for the sudden downfall, a shocking twist for a man who once earned a fortune every single week. Number 1. Paul Gascoigne. Full name, Paul John Gascoigne. Nationality, English. Former clubs, Newcastle United, Tottenham Hotspur, Lazio, Rangers, Middlesbrough, Everton, Burnley, Gansu Tianma. Paul John Gascoigne, widely known as Gazza, is one of the most naturally gifted footballers England has ever produced. Throughout his career, he played for clubs, including Newcastle United, Tottenham Hotspur, Lazio in Italy, Rangers in Scotland, Middlesbrough, and Everton. His incredible vision, creativity, and technical ability made him a fan favourite around the world. However, after reaching the peak of his career, Gascoigne struggled with alcohol addiction, mental health problems, depression, and several personal crises. His battles off the pitch often overshadowed his football achievements. Over the years, he has entered rehabilitation programs multiple times and has faced financial and health difficulties. Despite receiving support from friends, former teammates and fans, his long-term struggle with addiction has remained one of football's most heartbreaking stories. Number 2. Ronaldinho. Full name: Ronaldo de Assis Moreira. Nationality: Brazilian. Former clubs: Grêmio, Paris Saint-Germain, Barcelona, AC Milan, Flamengo, Atlético Mineiro, Querétaro, Fluminense. Ronaldo de Assis Moreira, famously known as Ronaldinho, is regarded as one of the greatest footballers of all time. The Brazilian magician played for clubs including Grêmio, Paris Saint-Germain, Barcelona, AC Milan, Flamengo, Atlético Mineiro, Querétaro, and Fluminense. At his peak, Ronaldinho won the FIFA World Player of the Year award twice and inspired Barcelona to major trophies with his incredible skills and joyful style of football. However, after retirement, he encountered several legal and financial problems. In 2020, Ronaldinho and his brother were arrested in Paraguay for entering the country using fraudulent passports. They spent several months in detention before being released. Although Ronaldinho continues to appear at football events and commercial promotions, his legal troubles became a major setback and damaged his public image, reminding fans that even global superstars can face serious challenges away from football. Money comes and goes, but the lessons these legends learned the hard way last forever. Which one of these stories surprised you the most? Drop your answer in the comments below, hit that subscribe button, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next story.